All right, good morning. My name is Precious Omobode Senior, and you're welcome to another episode of Hot Seat. All right, where we get to discuss national issues, pressing issues, sports and entertainment, and depending on how the scope is. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot of things, but first of all, we'll start off on the health. You know, Lassa fever is everywhere, and now for the coronavirus coming up to join that, we heard of a case in Sudan. So everybody, please be very, very, very careful about your health this season. And as well, on national issues, we're going to be talking about the issue of insecurity. You know, it's something, but basically, the angle we want to look at it on Hot Seat today is basically not about the angle everybody is looking at it. You know, the Senate came out sometime this week to say the president should sack all service heads, you know, the service chiefs. But I don't subscribe to that, probably. But if he wants to, it's okay. The Constitution allows him to keep them for as long as he wants, you know, so that's really not my problem, all right? Okay, but the insecurity issue in Nigeria, what if we look at it from this other angle, you know? What? First off, you know, in America, we saw the House of Representatives impeach Donald Trump, even though the case is still on. It has gone to the Senate. But that means in Nigeria, our president cannot be impeached. Is that what we're saying? You know, but basically that's not what I'm talking about. You know, I just want to throw that in because I watched the video where Senator Ehinaya Abaribe from Abia, thereabout, yeah, he said that the president should resign, and the Senate president, his response was that no hate speech, and I laughed, asking the president to resign his hate speech. Come on, man. Where did these guys attend school, you know? Or is that the reason why they brought up the whole hate speech issue? You know, but definitely if the president resigns or not, that's really not my problem. My problem is fix the insecurity. And this insecurity we're talking about here is basically not about just about the killings and all that, but basically, first off, the first insecurity we're having in this country is freedom of speech. You know, if people can't speak how they feel, then there's insecurity because you're scared. If I say something, probably they're going to come after me. You know, that's it. That's first issue of insecurity we're having. You know, if I and I'm scared for the senator, you know, the minority leader, because probably I would not be surprised if on Monday morning EFCC opens his files, you know, and they begin to tell us how many accounts he's operating and how many of his companies while he was deputy governor got contracts. You know, we know it's a melodrama. You know, it's funny. I know I'm quite on the young side, but basically the few years I've been around in this country, man, I'm really not impressed in our leaders. And should I say, the youths, are we ready for governance? That would be topic for another day on Hot Seat. But basically, I want to tell the House of Assembly, if they get to see this, share this video, like, comment, let them see it. Yeah, the first insecurity we're suffering in this country is freedom of speech. You know, we all saw what happened to Omoyele Sowore. He just merely said something, you know, and he was taken up. So probably that's where the first insecurity comes, not about the killing. I'm not supporting the Boko Haram thing and what the headers are doing in the south. Thumbs up to the southwest governors for Amotekun, but I hope they don't politicize it, you know. And thank God the clamor for state police is coming up now, yeah. And someone asked me within the week, how are they going to fund the state police? And I asked him, come on, man, what's security vote for? What do governors use the security votes for? You know, they get over 500 million naira every month for security vote. Come on, man, that can take care of state policing, you know. So we have our own people watching our own back, you know. It now becomes a place of where everybody knows everybody, you know. So that's basically my take on insecurity in the country, you know. Not about sacking service chiefs. If they sack them, more other ones are going to come on, and basically they seem to be clueless. Basically that's what it is, you know. But I'm not saying they are, you know, so they don't charge me for hate speech, you know. But basically I think probably like what the senior said, they've lost ideas. Yeah, they have lost ideas. So I think the president should bring them on board, or first off, they should look at freedom of information in this country, you know, right to say what you want to say and nobody coming for your head. We've seen in civilized countries, we saw what Donald Trump did. Not every American supported it. Some call it a stupid move. But in Nigeria, you dare not say that. Everybody has to be praise singers of the government in power or the government of the day. I'm not saying this to attack the Buhari-led government alone. No, definitely not. It's been happening over time. It's not the only one. Even in my own very state, we see the melodrama, the quagmire, the political quagmire between our current governor and his predecessor. But basically, I'm not on anybody's side. I just want to see youths rise up and contest for governors, and we're going to campaign for them, and that's already happening. I don't know if you've heard of Osaro or Nose, Fresh Ideas 2020. They're coming up. And I think we should all rally around youths to make this thing happen. Let's reclaim our country, man. Let's take it from people who will not be there, because basically what they're doing now, we're going to suffer it with our children. They will not be around, man. So let's take over our country, man. This country is ours. I got no other country, man. Even if we run away from Nigeria, it's still gonna be here. We'll come back to it, man. Even if you run away with your wife, children, would you run away with your extended families? They're gonna face these things, man. So let's brace up, man. Insecurity in this country is crazy, man. You sleep with one eye open. Now we don't even sleep anymore. You keep your eyes open. All right, but basically that's it. And remember, shout out to Burna Boy. Even though you didn't win the Grammy, you made Nigeria proud. And Mama Africa actually said that the award is dedicated to Burna. And the underlay you're hearing, the soundtrack, is Yawa by Ajebota 22 and Bodge. It's really a mad song. Go download it and listen. It's really cool. All right, thank you for sticking with me another Friday morning on Hot Seats. I still remain Precious Omobode Senior. Remember, I'm the king of your majesty.